It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday, July 13th, 2020, 7 a.m. And what beautiful weather this morning for the middle of July. 65 degrees and lower humidity this morning. What a beautiful day yesterday.
It'll be a little cooler today than what it has been, but
it's a little cooler today than what it's going to be tomorrow.
Wait till you hear the forecast.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Good morning and welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Hope you had a great weekend. The morning is beautiful. Took my little dog out this morning about 5 after 6. I thought, wow, this is nice. This is really, really nice. And so Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. The very best in home appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, tools, and anything else you can dream up. I go back with Sears a long time. Remember as a kid being in East St. Louis, Illinois, we'd go to the big Sears store downtown. Always enjoyed Sears. Back in the day, of course, they had clothes and paint and cars and tires and everything.
They sold houses back in the day.
And they sold houses, and the Henry J. car was an all-state car. Can't say enough good things about Sears, back in the catalog retail days. And but now it's your hometown Sears store. They got the franchise agreement, home appliances, home entertainment, exercise equipment, Craftsman tools, and lawn care equipment.
Anything for inside or outside the home.
Can't beat them.
Preventive maintenance plans or
get your preventive maintenance plans. So
work is done locally. No more shipping it to Harrison or Springfield. That's an exciting
That's awesome.
thing.
It is.
That's a good thing.
Jared and his staff do everything they can to keep it local. And Bob Zdora is here for This Week in Real Estate, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. It's local. You've got local people serving local people. The money stays in town, in the county, in the state. It helps support our local economies. And we want folks to come in from Fulton County, Marion County, Ozark County. Come on down and visit your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. You're always welcome. Come on down to your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Up on the hill behind Wendy's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection, same parking lot as Orscheln's Farm Store. Your hometown Sears store, 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. You'll not be disappointed. And just going to browse around. I guarantee you're going to come up buying something. I got to go down and get another set of Craftsman screwdrivers.
It's just a fun place to go. They're a bunch of
I love just looking at all the tools.
But there's a bunch of great guys in there. I mean, they just
mechanics tools, woodworking tools, shop vacs. They've got it all. Air compressors. So check out your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Bob's got a cup of it over there.
Yes, sir.
Brewed Awakening coffee with 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. It's the best coffee in town because it's real coffee. Talked to Mike last week, and everything's going well with Brewed Awakening coffee. They look forward to serving the general public. 2 locations are drive-through. That's Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. And so be sure to drive through one of the 2 locations and enjoy the best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening also at Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. And I think you got to have temperature taken. I don't know if the mask are required or not, but you can walk in the main lobby at Baxter Regional and enjoy the best coffee in town.
Not a drive-through.
Yeah. Some guy tried that. And I think he's doing 10 to 15 for that one.
It happened at the lager. That's right.
Yeah.
That was quite
I don't know how he made a left and didn't get stopped by all those handrails, but hey.
He made it through the door, didn't he? Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations, so be sure to visit Brewed Awakening coffee today. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone else out there can help you. And we know it's a hard time when a loved one passes away, a friend or whatever it may be. They'll get you through the hard time. They're caring, understanding, loving. Most of all, they understand what's happening. They get you through that hard time. And when they say with all our respect, that's how they do business on a daily basis. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. And they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, for over 80 years, the Washington Redskins football team has had that name longer than most people on earth have actually been on earth. All my life, I've never considered that name to be degrading or offensive. Of course, you also have Atlanta Braves and Cleveland Indians and other teams that way. But Lord, we honor and remember the Indian people in what I consider compliments rather than being derogatory. Overall, Lord, we need this country to know the love, peace, and joy of Jesus Christ. And with that, a lot of degruntlements will be gone. Bring us back to Christ is my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas, bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And this is for Bob. Da, 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 the
Whoa.
weather.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Just for you. Just
Wow.
for
I should
you.
have had that CD. That's Doc Severinsen right there. Wow.
He's been working on that all weekend.
I was going to say,
I'm
wow.
like, man, I got to do something. Bob's about to can me.
I called him the other night. I called him Saturday night, and he answered the phone. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking, this is not good.
That's
Not good.
That's bad. Oh, my goodness. Morning weather
bad.
brought to you by the ZT. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs at Century 21 LeMac Real Estate, 870-405-0793. Take a peek at the White River.
Beautiful shot this morning.
Ooh.
Nice, nice.
Little
Get
bit.
all the spider webs off. It was pretty.
Live
I saw
webcam.
him this morning when I turned it on early.
Live webcam this morning in the White River. The camera's mounted in Marion County, Arkansas, looking into Cotter, which is in Baxter County, Arkansas, the beautiful White River. 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen as you see the river come around the city of Cotter. And the beautiful shot of the sunrise this morning at 7:06, almost 7:07. That is a live webcam. Now, you can go to retiredtoarkansas.net and look at the live webcam, and there's a little camera icon where you can take pictures throughout the day. Beautiful shot all day long and even into the evening hours. Brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. The team is assembled and ready to serve you today from Mountain View, Arkansas to Marshall to Mountain Home all the way up into Missouri. And so all you got to do is give the Z-Team a call at 870-405-0793. Linda is a professional stager, so when you list your home with the Z-Team, you get that extra personal touch on how to set the home for that certain eye appeal that gets the home sold. And here in a few minutes, we're going to be looking at a few awards that are very prestigious for through the Century 21 family. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. Temperature-wise, right now, we're at 65 in Mountain Home, 62 at Harrison, 66 at Batesville, 64 in Salem, 65 at Calico Rock, 64 at Flippin, 63 in Marshall, 64 in West Plains. Even in St. Louis, it's 65, 67 at Poplar Bluff. Watford City, North Dakota, and Springfield, Missouri, 63 and 66 degrees. I mean, it goes all the way up to the Canadian border with that air mass. That's not bad. And refresh, it happens. I can refresh that thing 40 times, and still have to refresh it when I get on there. Shower activity in Oklahoma showing up pretty prevalent right now. Other than that, we have just scattered showers throughout the country, a little bit in Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, parts of Texas, really light showers there. A little bit of shower activity on the Canadian border at North Dakota there. So let's zoom in here and see what we got in Oklahoma. Moderate to heavy showers south of Tulsa. Where would that be? Oklahoma City to the east of Oklahoma City. About 150 miles west of Muskogee and Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Other than that, a little bit showing up just northeast of Mena. That's probably not even hitting the ground. A little bit of humidity hitting the cameras there, the radar, I should say. 62-412, highway is clear. Highway 65 going to Branson is clear. Highway 67, 167, as they split around the Searcy BB area. One's going to Batesville, one's going to Poplar Bluff. Everything in good shape there. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas clear at this time. State of Missouri, we're looking pretty good there. I-44, 70, 49, and 55, all in good shape. Over in southern Illinois, we've got I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east to Mount Vernon, looking good. I-57 and 24, Paducah, Kentucky to Cairo, Illinois. No problems there. Good day for travel in the Midwest. Heat advisory for extreme southern and southwest Arkansas, most of Louisiana, well, all of Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, parts of Florida. Fog in Alabama this morning. Excessive heat in West Texas, and of course the desert areas of Arizona, California, southern Nevada into Utah, Colorado. Heat advisories, excessive heat.
I got a copper who lives in Utah who Something you think, it was 108 yesterday.
In Utah?
Yeah.
What part?
In the desert,
Oh, yeah.
108.
Wow, that's warming up. Forecast, they don't have the little icons on here, but we are looking, somebody mentioned, I think Bob mentioned earlier, wait for the heat this week. Here's what we have. Temperature is going to be just kind of immaterial, but we've got heat indexes. Wednesday, heat index values 104, 106 on Thursday, 107 on Friday, 106 on Saturday, 104 on Sunday. So the heat and humidity is going to come back with a vengeance. And temperatures will be in the lower to mid 90s with high humidity, high dew points.
In other words, enjoy today while
Enjoy today while you can.
And don't open your windows. Just because it's nice out today, don't open your windows.
Checking iDrive Arkansas, we're in pretty good shape right here. All the traffic's moving good. Whenever you see, of course, the green stripes right here, that means traffic is normal flow. Orange and red means it's slowing down or stopped in the state of Arkansas. But everything looks good there. Missouri Department of Transportation, everything's good there. Still working on Highway J in Missouri, which is 201 in Arkansas, replacing the Lick Creek Bridge. No allergy index today. The page won't load, so we'll go right to the lake levels this morning. Bull Shoals is down to 690.27. That's 31.27 feet above a full pool of 659. Lake Norfolk is at 574.41. That's 22.41 feet above a full pool of 552. Coronavirus, here we go. 13 million across the world. Recovered is 7.6 million. Active cases 4.8. Might as well say 4.9. Active cases with 4.8 in mild condition. 58,000 in critical condition. Closed cases 8,183,000. State of Arkansas, we'll go through it real quick. We have in Baxter County 30 positive, 8 active with 22 recovered. Marion County with 13. Total positive, 10 recovered, 3 active. We have 17 in Searcy County, 6 positive, 11 recovered. Stone County, 22 positive, 14 recovered, 7 active. Izard County, 25 positive, 3 active, 21 recovered, 1 person passed away. And in Fulton County, 18 positive, 5 active, 13 recovered with no deaths in that area.
Did you have a drought? Did you have the drought thing today?
The drought monitor?
Yeah.
You need to see it?
Well, I'm just wondering it's getting pretty dry.
Well, yeah, you're right. The problem is these are only updated
on
at
Thursday.
Every Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern, but this is still, it still carries over from last Thursday. And you can see right here we got a D1 moderate drought right here in Crawford County. And then we can move on up into Missouri, and it goes all the way up into the Kansas City area. Some areas there with a D1 and mainly a D0 from the southwest all the way up to the Kansas City. So, yeah, it is getting dry. Oil prices for the day, $39.85, down 70 cents a barrel on West Texas International Crude. And with that, we're going to take a little bit early break.
We have a little PSA.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thanks for... Let's see, what do we got here? JP&L Prosthetics. Back to School Bash. They'll be holding it on the following dates. In West Plains, July 22nd, July 23rd in Mountain Home, and July 24th in Harrison. J&L Prosthetic and Orthotic Labs are holding this because kids in the community have outgrown their orthotics and haven't been in to see because of COVID-19 during the back to school. This is small print.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's small print. Yeah, that's speaking of back to school.
Families can bring their children in for a free consultation on the child's need for shoes, inserts, or braces. And I don't see the phone number. J&L Prosthetics. Oh, here it is. Call 421-2069.
Mountain Home is having graduation this Friday at Bomber Stadium, 8 o'clock.
Cool. Good. Yeah.
Time for a quick break. Bob Zdora is up next with This Week in Real Estate. Be right back.
DeAtley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina DeAtley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, it's Bob Zdora of the Z-Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Irvin, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
$719. Bob Zadora's here this week in real estate for all your real estate needs. The Z Team.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Morning. Morning.
I think we got something special today, but I'm not saying.
It's a secret.
I don't know, Bob and Jules know about that.
It's a surprise.
Somebody's ringing.
The phone's off the hook over there.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
There
See,
you go.
good as new.
They're good, brand new.
All right, take it away, guys.
Please.
Are you going to do the...
Well, I was going to say the Friday we had
Okay.
our awards dinner. We were unable to have a state convention. So,
You want me just to kind
you
of jump in?
please.
Yes. Every year, all the Century 21 offices in Arkansas get together, usually during the first quarter, and we recognize all the state and national awards. We weren't able to do that this year because of a certain little virus that went through. Finally, we were able to do it just as our company on Friday night. We had a lot of award winners, but we had a very special award winner, and I wanted to talk about that this morning. Within the state of Arkansas, the Z Team was ranked the #1 team for sales volume and for the sides closed or units closed. So that's for the transactions. So beautiful awards here. Congratulations to Bob and Linda and the rest of the Z Team. So that was a pretty nice award, but there was something a little bit more special. Just to give some background on it, in Century 21, for the top producing individuals and teams, they give out a Centurion Award. For the teams, you have to have over $400,000 in commission brought in 1 year. The Z Team achieved the Centurion Award, which is pretty wonderful.
Not a lot of those.
Huh?
There aren't a lot of those.
There's not a lot of those, but it gets even better because every transaction that we close, a Quality Service Award survey is sent out. And if you have 90% or higher customer satisfaction, you receive the Quality Service Award. But if you have 95% and higher for 2 consecutive years, you also receive the Quality Service Pinnacle Award. I don't know, I don't have any idea which camera to show us to.
Right there.
Right there. So this is a really big deal. Century 21, as important as production is, what's even more important is the way that we take care of our clients and the way that we handle our transactions and keep them as stress-free as possible. When they recognize the production plus the Quality Service Award, the Pinnacle Quality Service Award, they hand out what is called the President's Award.
That looked a little heavy the way you picked it up.
It is very, very heavy. But let me tell you guys, this award is very, very coveted. It's very prestigious. They hand out a lot of Centurion Awards, a lot of Quality Service Awards, very few Pinnacle Quality Service Awards, but throughout the whole nation, with individual producers and teams, there's very, very few of these handed out. I think across the nation, there's about 24 handed out every year. So this is a huge, huge, big deal. So congratulations to Bob and Linda Zdora, to Reese Tubbs, Sam McMaster, Darlene Clark, TJ
Yes, ma'am.
Mars.
Yes, ma'am.
I got them all. Yay. So we were so excited and so proud when they received this. The only one in the state that I'm aware of, as long as I can remember, and that's been about 30-something years, more or less. But congratulations, Bob. We were just so proud of you guys.
And my honey gets...
Ooh, almost dropped it. Linda would have gotten me if I had dropped that.
Did you see so it come right through the lens.
Yes.
It was heavy.
Yes. So I'm going to put this over here so the camera can see it, and...
Well, thank you. None of this goes without you and Mickey and the support that the company gives us.
Is there a way I can grab one camera and get close-ups while they talk for a minute?
Yeah.
Which camera should I grab?
Just use hers.
Okay. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Use yours.
You go ahead and you talk.
Okay.
Tell us what it meant to you.
So to get this, I mean, this is a big deal. We go to national conventions, and we've had... You go in there and there's different places you can go, like different levels of credentials. And when we went into the last time we were down in Florida, we went and when Linda said that we were Pinnacle winners, she says, well, that's just as good as the Centurion. That's because the company cares more about the people behind the transactions than the actual number of transactions.
That's right.
And that just really can't be overstated. All transactions are one thing, but there's a body, there's a couple, a family that life was changed in some form or another because of that transaction.
Absolutely.
And for us to be able to help that many people and to put a smile on their face and for them to think enough to respond as well. It's not just getting the deal done, because sometimes you get the deal done and then in the afterglow, sometimes things don't remember. But for them to take the time, and the number of comments that we get with them as well is just it's so satisfying, and
it's very heartwarming.
It is. It really is.
It is, and it makes you realize that you've been part of a very special time in their lives, and you've made something that could be very stressful. You've calmed it down, made it stress-free, and made it a very happy experience, a very happy memory.
Yeah, and to be able to.
Set those up. We're going to take some shots while you talk. Right here. Set those up right over here, and I'll get a better shot right there.
There you go. You want all of them?
Scooter, how we looking there?
A little close. Can only see the midsection.
You might explain that I'm hand-holding the camera here.
Yeah, Dale's trying to get focused in on these
Dale's trying to get focused.
I don't know if you want that or not.
This is awesome.
Are we getting that, Scooter?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to try to zoom in here. I'm trying to hold the camera in my left hand and zoom in with the right hand.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Is that focused?
Yeah. Back out just a little bit. We can see the whole ward.
Like that?
Yeah, that'll work.
All these
live
technical
TV,
things,
folks.
yeah.
Live TV. But we, I mean, it doesn't get done without the office and everything else. I mean, it's not just us. And the other agents doing their jobs as well.
Absolutely.
I mean there were a number of other award winners throughout the company.
Yes, there was a lot of them.
And it shows how the company is run. To have that national branding and the importance of that, and people being able to find you, people being able to, when they start their search, to be able to look for Century 21, to be able to look for a brand name, and the difference that can make to you as a consumer, whether you're buying or selling, and knowing that you've got, sometimes it's just knowing that you've got somebody behind you, that if something goes sideways, there's a psychological thing that okay, I can go to New Jersey and make some noise and something will get done. Whereas,
absolutely.
If you're only going to a non-franchise, I'll just do it that way, that may not always be the case. So there's a confidence that you have dealing with Century 21, and
no matter where you are, you know the kind of service you're going to get, and the quality service, the Pinnacle Quality Service Award, is very very well promoted throughout Century 21. That's where their focus is, to make sure that every transaction is taken care of.
Because you want to make sure that people know that they're going to be taken care of, and it gives that's why a lot of them don't send surveys out, because they don't know, and Century 21 does keep track of them, and there is an effect from that. And it's the Pinnacle is difficult because you have to get it twice in a row.
95% or higher satisfaction. Which
That's
is
right.
Amazing.
So it's it can be a little difficult.
But what these surveys are good for as well is to let us know, are there some things that we could do a little bit better?
Sure.
And to give us some guidance on that, because we don't want to ever get very satisfied and comfortable where we are. We always want to strive to do better and make that experience better for our clients.
We do. And the mission of finding people the right home for the right time of their life, that's how you get to this level of customer satisfaction.
Absolutely.
I mean, the gross close commission is nice. All that $400,000 wasn't Bob and Linda's, but the idea that you can that the company cares more about that, cares more about the people involved than the money. That's very satisfying on our end as well, and that's always been what we wanted to do, was help take care of it.
Absolutely.
So,
can we take a quick peek at the numbers that makes you see what you closed on this week?
We can do that,
and then y'all can
we'll close on it. Wrap this up real quick. This week in real estate, there were 52 new listings came on, 3 commercial properties, 13 parcels of land, 36 homes came on the market. They came on from 695,000 to 54,000. 6 of those are under contract already, and actually one of them is under contract because I put it under on Saturday, so it's actually 7 of the 36 are under contract. 35 sales last week, 1 commercial property, 16 parcels of land, 18 homes sold last week. Average sale price was $132. So $2.3 million in residential real estate closed this past week. There's still 91 pendings. So you can see the market is kind of contracted a little bit.
How many pendings?
91.
And that'll bring that mark back up next week then, because last week you're somewhere between 5.2 and 5.8 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's currently 3 you can walk in and buy. I take out the ones that are taking backups because inevitably they're going to close. And so it's, as far as being able to come and look at homes that you can purchase, there's 326. Year to date, there's been 518 sales, residential sales, for $82.9 million. Average sale price has been $160,000 with 141 days on market. Last year, smoked them. There had been 561 homes that sold, but for $82.2 million. Average sale price of $146. So you can see that the prices have gone up because of the supply and demand and the shrinkage in the market. 134 days on market last year. So it's, if you're reaching that sit point of your life where you're getting ready to go and you're going to be able to move, you're going to be able to go to another state that you had planned on doing for a while, give us a call and let my honey know that you're ready to go. Let us come out, take a look. Don't start taking on projects till we talk, and we'll do whatever we can do to help you out.
You know, from Jewel's standpoint, though, to have your executive brokers.
Yes, Linda and I are executive brokers, yes.
To have an award like that come through your office has to be quite an honor, too.
It is an honor. I don't know of any other company within the state of Arkansas that's had that. So we're very pleased, very blessed. Not sure on Missouri.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But typically at the national award conventions that they have, they'll bring all of the President's Award recipients and let them come across the stage. And compared to the attendance that we have, it's just a very, very small number.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to maybe like Vegas, Miami, you know, places like that where you've got big volume houses, where you've got a lot of different type of business than we've got. This is Mountain Home Arkansas, Dale.
Yeah.
But the President's Award, you have to remember, also includes the Pinnacle Quality Service.
Yeah.
So a lot of people can do the production, but they can't quite get the customer satisfaction. And that's what makes it so special.
You guys bend over backwards to help, don't you?
Yeah, I tell you, my honey's the best with that. I mean, she keeps track of them. Sam, I tell you, you know, she's honest. She wants to make sure that is this done? Is that done? Do they know that? And that's the whole idea, is to make it as simple as we can for people that are involved. This is a stressful thing.
Yeah.
Buying and selling, moving in general, whatever side of it you're on, can be a very stressful time for people. And our job is to make it as simple as it possibly can, to make it easy for you, which actually in the grand scheme of things makes it easier for me. We know what our routine is, what we do, we know what's going to get done next. I had some people, like I said, down here Saturday, they purchased a property. We'll get the whole, send them the list of inspectors, call these guys, see which one you like, have them call us, we'll make sure. I said, you don't even have to come back for closing. We can take care of everything all the way up. Appraisals, everything can be done. You go and worry about taking care of your house up in southern Illinois, we'll take care of everything here. And they're great with that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we do. And that's really, we got, 10 years, 12 years with the company.
Yes, I can't believe it's that long.
And it's...
Have you been there that long?
Yeah, yeah.
How time
Well, we've been
flies.
doing this for how long?
Well, I started radio in 2008, so that's 12 years now? Yeah.
So we started right around the same time.
A lot of water under the bridge.
Oh, yes, sir, there is. Yes, there is. So it's been, it's been a great ride. Century 21 has been great for us, and I think we've been good for Century 21. It's been a good match, and we appreciate everything that you personally and the company does and the corporate does. All these things add up to help us do a better job.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I want to say thanks once again, because when we did the special 1 hour for addictions, bullying, and suicide, she was both of her main sponsors in this.
There you go.
That
there you go.
That word
and we forget that sometimes. The realtors and the amount of, we talk about local businesses. We're all local businesses here. And to be able to help the community the way we do as realtors, whether it's through the food bank or sponsoring different things. We're going to sponsor music in Hickory Park, Friday night music on 7th of August, excuse me. All of these things we're all local folks, you know.
Yes, we
and
are. We're very
we
involved in the
support
community.
support the
Great.
community as best we can.
Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Phone number, locations.
Phone number. Give my honey a call. Say, hey, good job. She's at 870-405-0793. The website is retired2arkansas.net. And we've got the whole MLSs on there if you're looking for properties, if you're just curious. There's a bunch of contact me's on there. Give us a call, and we will help you whichever way you're going. We can help you get there.
Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Quick break. Be right back.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Monday Morning Business Spotlight. This morning we've got Dr. Irvin DeAtley. Welcome, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad for an old fat white guy. Can I say that on TV?
You can say that on TV.
I
You're
guess.
talking about yourself.
By golly. I don't know what Scooter told you to get you here, but we're glad to see you.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. No, we wanted to come on and visit a little bit for a while, and our schedules worked out, and happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
We like to, the purpose of this segment of the show is to let the local community know who's out there they can do business with, what they're about, what you're about. So I start off right away and just ask you, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Norfolk, Arkansas. We are locals. We have DeAtley Dental Care. My wife and I, Christina, are our dentist. We grew up here. Christina's from Cotter.
Okay.
I grew up in Norfolk. My parents used to have Norfolk trout dock.
Okay.
So I grew up as a river rat. And but we moved away to go to dental school. We both attended OU in Oklahoma, and wanted to come back home because we love it here. And we have been in practice here since 2006.
How did you and your wife meet?
Well, we had mutual friends that were dating and introduced us, and I actually met her here, but she was attending school in Oklahoma. I did not know her from here.
Okay.
So we, again, had mutual friends, introduced, and the rest is history.
Children?
2 girls.
2 girls.
Yep, 13 and 11.
And we hear them on the radio quite often.
Yeah, they got the speaking voice. I did not get that. But yeah, no, they're little singers and dancers.
13 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to school here in Mountain Home, or
they go to Cotter.
They go to Cotter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we my wife, we liked a small school, and she went to Cotter, and so yeah, we attend Cotter. They do really well there.
Good.
Yeah.
This COVID-19 thing has got a lot of professionals like yourself. Schedules have been altered quite a bit. Are you back to normal now, or are you still running an altered schedule?
Well, yeah, we're running an altered schedule. We we were practically closed for 6 weeks. Much like everything else, we were just seeing emergency patients per state mandate from the health department. So we could come in, and our goal was to keep patients out of the emergency room because they didn't want to overwhelm the hospital system.
Correct.
Which is an everyday occurrence for dentists because the hospital's not equipped to handle any kind of dental problems regardless. So we would see emergencies half a day, and then we transitioned into phase 1, and now we are in phase 3. So phase 3, we're not quite normal capacity. We schedule so that there's downtime for extra disinfection. There's more paperwork involved from the patient aspect, screening procedures. So we don't run quite as fast as but we're much more normal than we were in May for sure. So
now is DeAtley Dental Services is it family dentistry?
Yes.
A specialty of any sort?
We do family dentistry. We do just a gamut of all types of procedures. From your traditional cleaning and exam to cosmetic work to implant surgery to advanced restorative procedures to rebuild somebody's dentition.
Root canals and all that good stuff.
Yes, now there's a lot of root canals that we don't do. We have specialists that we rely on. So if it's something that's complicated, the general public thinks if they understand what a root canal is, that they're all made equal, and they are not. You could even have the same tooth, and 10 of them will be different. So sometimes we use specialists for different types of procedures, different oral surgery procedures, root canals, and things like that. But we offer a wide array of services in our office.
Your office is located where?
320 East 7th Street. We're just a block up from where you get your driver's license.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you'd be a block to the west?
That's correct.
East?
No, east. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
East.
Yep.
The office itself, it's you and your wife are the only 2 dentists there?
That's correct.
But you have several hygienists?
Yes, we do.
How many hygienists do you have?
We have 3 hygienists on Tuesday we're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have 2 hygienists because my wife is practicing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Fridays, I practice by myself. And so we have 3 hygienists at that time so we can accommodate, people getting into their cleanings. That's one thing that we're catching up on because we weren't doing any type of traditional cleaning exams during the initial COVID crisis. Mm-hmm. So, we're trying to catch up on our backlog because those were types of patients that they didn't want us to see in the clinic. We were only seeing emergencies at that time. Now we're back to seeing, traditional procedures.
When did you open your practice here?
September 18th, 2006 is when I saw my first patient here.
2006.
Yep, this will be 14 years this September.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fun times.
Yep. I still see my very first patient that I saw at 8 o'clock.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
On the same schedule every year?
On the same schedule every year.
Scooter, 7:45. Let's take us a quick break. We'll come back. Right. Dr. Irvin DeAtley from DeAtley Dental Care. Be back in just a minute.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
DeAtley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina DeAtley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Monday morning business spotlight. We're back with Dr. Irvin DeAtley from DeAtley Dental Care, and we were talking off the screen as talking about sedation and weird things that happen during that. And, what is the most common sedation these days?
Common sedation that the oral surgeon uses?
Yeah.
It'd be IV sedation.
Is it?
Yeah. They have a facility for IV sedation. Sometimes they bring in anesthesiologist or a CRNA and put them, do the sedation.
But if you're just doing a cavity,
that's just
doing a filling.
That's local anesthetic.
And it's just, what is it, Novocaine? They still use Novocaine?
No. Actually, I've never even seen Novocaine.
Is that right?
No, they quit using Novocaine in the 70s because the chemical compound is an ester. We use amides today, lidocaine, xylocaine, articaine, and an ester was it's in the chemical class of cocaine, and people had a higher allergic reaction to esters versus amides.
You can give me anything you want as long as I don't feel that mouth pain. I'm not into that mouth pain at all.
Yeah,
I'm with you 100%.
We're good at numbing. I'm very gentle at it, and been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
And but everything in our office is local anesthetic.
And over the years, I remember as a kid that you would you'd have silver fillings and gold fillings, and now you've got the porcelain. Is it porcelain? What is the white?
It's composite. It's a resin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a resin. So when we're talking about silver filling, it's an amalgam restoration. It's an alloy. It's got different metals in it. And composite restorations, or the white fillings that you're talking about, are a resin material that are bonded to your tooth. Now there's pros and cons to all things materials, and but generally speaking, across the board, the ones that last the longest are the amalgam restorations, because they generally have less leakage around the tooth and the filling interface.
As it bonds to the two materials bond.
The amalgam doesn't bond. It sits there.
It just sits there.
Yeah, but actually the edges, so you'll have micro leakage, expansion and contraction. Okay, it's called percolation. And all materials have a coefficient of thermal expansion. Your tooth is a material. The filling material is a foreign material. Expands and contracts with hot and cold in your mouth. So amalgam, over time, it actually corrodes and welds the edges closed. I know you don't think corrosion is a good thing, but it'll weld the edges. The resin composite material, the white filling, will never do that, so the expansion contraction gets a little more leakage around there. They're also very technique sensitive. If you get moisture anywhere in the area, it could be from your breath, blood, saliva, anything that's wet, the bond can be affected. Also, where you're putting the filling, like if you go to the natural tooth, which is enamel shell, and it necks down to the root material is different than the enamel. It's a different, it's called cementum versus enamel. The cementum is much more porous and soft, and you don't get a good bond there. So if I see somebody, an older individual, a lot of times they'll have root decay because they have recession. A lot of times the patients have dry mouth because of heart medications. The saliva is not buffering the acid in your mouth, so you get decay quickly. It'll be on the root surface. Sometimes when it's really far down on the root surface, if the tooth is restorable, sometimes the white filling isn't the best choice because the bond isn't as strong. So when we go through our restorative process and our treatment planning, I try to give the patients all the options I can and what I recommend based on what I see, because not all materials are created equal.
Is it just me, or has the dentures kind of taken the back seat? It seemed like when I was a youngster, my grandparents both had dentures. My mom and dad had dentures, and you don't see too much of that going on these days. Is there something different with the dental care that's going on? Or?
Well, people have more access to care, and there's more education about prevention, because when you lose your dentition, as an adult, you're not getting another set, and so we try to maintain the teeth as long as we can, and of course it takes a lot from the patient. They have most of the work on their shoulders doing a good job at home, taking care of them. But once you lose your teeth, there's a lot of detrimental changes to the jawbone. I tell my patients that your teeth help hold the bone like grass and trees hold topsoil. When you take away the landscape, the soil erodes. Well, when you remove the teeth, the bone resorbs. And that's something that you can't stop unless if you have implants placed. The implants can help hold the bone, we try to keep people from having dentures if at all possible. And if they do have to have prosthetic teeth, some dentures, to replace teeth in what your mind, you can also have them implant supported, which gives them much more stability. And then there's what we call fixed hybrids, where they're actually bolted onto the implants and you do not remove them. Yeah.
So it's come a long way.
Yeah, it's come a long way.
What was the first set of dentures? Wooden?
No, actually ivory.
Carve them out in some good oak wood, stained it up nice and pretty.
Yeah, they're ivory. Actually had hinges built into them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but you if you do a denture process right, you can get a decent fit. But I tell people, and it's honest truth, a very, very good functioning fitting set of dentures only works about 35% as well as your natural teeth. It's like having a prosthetic leg. Imagine if you you had a plastic leg. You can walk, but not as good as what you could with your real leg. It's the same thing.
Now, is denture something that you can do at your office, or is that something that you...
Dentures? Yeah. Oh yeah, make a lot of dentures. We do implant supported dentures, and if the bone seems thin because of bone loss around teeth, sometimes we have the specialist help us put some implants. I do, just like we were talking about the root canals. I don't do every case, but some implants I put in, if it looks a little bit complicated in terms of like maybe where the nerve is or the bone's extra thin, sometimes you have to augment the bone in terms of getting more bone present. It's like putting a wood screw into wood. You got to have enough wood for the screw.
Sure.
So sometimes the specialists have to do special grafting procedures, even block grafts, where they'll put chunks of bone in there and screw them in to make it wider and have the implants put in, because the implant prosthesis is so much more stable than a traditional denture, like what you're thinking of.
I know at one time there was a denture lab here. Is that lab still here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't hear a lot about it, but...
Oh, he's very good.
But he is good.
Yeah, a lot of the dentists in town use him. He's done this for 35 years. I've had him look at cases that he made before I was a dentist. He said, I built this 25 years ago. He can recognize it. Yeah, he builds partially. Very good. Very good.
How often do you as a dentist recommend people come in and get their teeth cleaned, professionally cleaned?
Well, for the normal average patient, you know what you think of with pretty good hygiene, they need to come twice a year. But some people have periodontal issues or extra buildup of the calculus on your teeth, what you would call tartar. I kind of explain to patients it's kind of like barnacles on a boat, and you're not going to wash off the barnacles with a toothbrush. You know, we have to mechanically remove them.
Right.
So some patients need at least 3 times a year, and periodontal patients with periodontal disease, where they're losing the attachment around the roots of the teeth, they sometimes, you know, if they're in a healthy state, and we're trying to maintain that healthy state so we do not regress in the disease process, they sometimes need to be seen 4 times a year, every quarter. But we've even had a few children that have to come 3 times a year just because of the calcium content in their saliva builds up the calculus or the tartar on their teeth quicker.
Now, how often do y'all recommend full mouth x-rays and that kind of thing?
We
Is that
do,
a once a year? Or?
No. We do bite wings, which are to look at bone level. It's a nice perpendicular view, so I can tell distance pretty well from it, because it's a 90-degree angle. We look at bone level, and we're looking at decay on a bite wing. But a full mouth set of x-rays where we look at all the roots and you know, everything at one time, it's every 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years?
Yeah,
okay.
Case depending. But we try to take x-rays, you know, once a year as a screening to look for small decay, unless the patient's having a particular problem with the tooth, like this molar hurts when I bite on it a certain way. Then we might take a picture to see the end of the roots. One of my a lot of people have had in their mind, they have the Pendergrass x-ray that goes around their head and it shows a whole picture of their jaws. We can take our bite wing x-rays with that. Sometimes we got a special setting where I can see the bite wing view and the root tips at the same time. Yeah, it's been a really nice, helpful thing, because I can see more with one picture, so I can diagnose more. A lot of people have problems they're not aware of, because not all problems hurt. In a patient's mind, majority, they don't have a problem unless there's pain. But sometimes you'd be surprised how many infected teeth that we find that they never knew they had.
Really?
Yeah, very often.
Yeah, I don't like mouth pain.
No, nobody does.
I'm just not big on the mouth pain.
No.
I'll take the 0.
They're the place to go, though. They take care of you. They'll numb it all up before they go to working.
Yeah, no, it's we try to make we treat everybody just like our family. You know, I see all my patients at church, Walmart, Harps. You know, we're a fabric of the community. We grew up here. Our kids go to school here.
You get that late night call, hey doc, I've got a toothache. What can I do for it?
Yep. I've had my share of those. Sometimes patients that have nowhere else to go. I even went in this year on Christmas Day to help somebody. I don't do that very often, but it was a particular situation.
But like you said off screen earlier, this is small town.
Yeah.
You know, and you gave up some things that you could have been able to do in a bigger city, but you've gained some things here.
Oh yeah,
and
I love
it's
it.
a lot different.
Yeah.
One of the main things I want to bring up, because one of the biggest reasons for bringing you in is, I know when COVID started, you know, the dentist's office were closed. They were telling you, don't go here, don't go here, don't go here. But it's changed now, and from what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, the dentist's office is one of the safest places to go.
It is. I've been in medicine a long time. Even before I was a dentist, I worked in radiology. And we have universal precautions in the dental office, and we've always had that. So there are some, if you haven't been to the dentist in a while, and now you go to the dentist, you know, I'll call post-COVID, we'll have more paperwork. We're screening patients. We're screening ourselves. But the disinfection process, we're allowing more time, but we have universal precautions, so it's a very, very, very safe environment, and it always has been.
And you're taking new patients?
Oh, yes, we are.
Give us your phone number.
Our phone number is 425-1441. We're open Tuesday through Friday, and phones are answered Monday.
And your location again?
320 East 7th Street, Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Okay. We appreciate you being here this morning. Scooter, you got anything else you want to throw out? You
No,
got about 10 seconds before you...
How's the fishing, by the way? Been good?
Haven't been in a little while. I've been playing with the kids. We've been swimming.
I was looking forward to the stories. That's all right. We got to go anyway.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for coming in. Say hi to your wife for us. And
I will.
Good luck. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Scooter?